ever traveled across time zones, then you've probably experienced jet lag. And jet lag is never fun. It can be really difficult to adjust to your new surroundings. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things that I have learned along the way. After years of traveling and being in different time zones, there are definitely things that I have discovered that have really helped me deal with jet lag. And I'm partnering with bareMinerals to show you a new product that I'm really excited about. And now I'm gonna share some of that stuff with you. Usually when I travel, I'm traveling for work, and so when I land, I have to go directly to the hotel and then into a work event, so I don't really have that much time at the hotel to get ready or really even take a nap. At the very least, I like to give my face a good washing. I love using the Tatcha Rice Cleanser because this is a powdered cleanser, so it's great to travel with because it's one less liquid to worry about, and it exfoliates and cleanses your face and is also really gentle. Being on a plane will definitely suck the moisture out of your skin, so I like to put on the First Aid Beauty Oil-Free Mattifying Gel. This is really light and I just love how it feels on my skin. It's really refreshing. And then to get in a little bit of pampering and also help with any kind of puffiness or tired eyes, because most likely I haven't slept that much, I love the Boscia Sake Brightening Hydrogel eye masks. You just put these underneath your eyes. They're really cooling and soft and refreshing, and they also hydrate your under eye area. So it's kind of like doing an eye mask and putting on an eye cream at the same time. I leave this on for about 10 minutes and then move into my makeup. The first thing I'm going to be using is a primer, and this one is the bareMinerals PrimeTime Original Foundation Primer. So I just take a pump of this into my hands and I put it all over my face, and I like dotting it around and then blending it in. This provides a really nice base for any makeup that I'm putting over the top. When time is of the essence, I totally skip liquid foundation and tinted moisturizers altogether, and I go straight for my bareMinerals barePro Performance Wear Powder Foundation. And I like applying this foundation with the Core Coverage brush because it was actually made especially for use with this foundation. I wear the shade Golden Nude, and it comes in a little compact like this, so it's also great because I can throw it in my bag and take it with me. I really love this foundation because it's light and breathable, it doesn't look cakey, and it stays on my skin for like 12 hours. So it's perfect, especially when I'm traveling and I'm in a rush and I just need to get some makeup on and I need it to last all day. It's also made with 90% vitamins and minerals. The formula helps promote a healthier complexion, which is key, especially when I'm out of town and I'm exposed to all of these new and different things and my schedule is all over the place. And what's really awesome and something that I personally appreciate is that it's also available in 30 shades, so there's a shade out there for everyone. Believe me, I really appreciate that part. To cover up any darkness underneath my eyes, which is probably definitely there, especially if I haven't slept that much, I like using my Chantecaille under eye concealer, which is really holding on. I'm really just squeezing the last little bit out of this. I thought it was gone, and then I was like, no, I can get some more out of this. So that's what I'm currently doing, but I love how this feels underneath my eyes, and I really like how the peachy color cancels out any kind of darkness. To fill in my brows, I like using the Anastasia brow pomade, and I have been using the color Taupe, and I just brush this into my eyebrows. I find that it's really easy to work with and also looks really natural. For brow gel, I've been using the Glossier Boy Brow, and this is the shade Brown. It helps groom your eyebrows and also has a slight tint to it, and it has a really great brush on it too. Curling my lashes, because that's always something that I like doing, and I'm using one of my favorite mascaras, which is Covergirl's Plumpify in Waterproof. I normally always wear waterproof mascara because it helps hold a curl, but when I'm traveling, I love waterproof mascara even more because it just lasts longer throughout the day. So no matter what I'm doing, it's gonna stay on. Plus, you never know if it's gonna rain. On my cheeks for a little flushy flush, I'm using the Becca blush in Flowerchild, which is one of my favorites because it's just this really beautiful peachy pink color that has a glow to it, so it really just lights up your skin and makes you look just a little bit more vibrant and awake, which I am all for. For bronzer, I like the Jouer Sunswept bronzer, which is just a really nice matte bronze. And I think that Jouer products are really great for traveling, especially because if you have more than one, they click together and you can create your own little to-go palette. I really love how compact this bronzer is, and I love how it's not orange too. Last but not least, on my lips, I love the Fresh Sugar lip treatments. And today I am wearing the color Nude. So just something really subtle, but I'm hydrating my lips, which is crucial because whenever I fly, my skin gets dried out, my hands are super dry, my lips get really dry, everything just gets really dry. This is an awesome way to get a little bit of a tint and lots of moisture. Now, as much as I would love to stay in my NSYNC t-shirt, I'm not going to because, well, if I've been traveling all day, probably want to wear some clean clothes. It's amazing what just a clean outfit can do. Normally when I'm traveling, I plan out my outfits, and especially on the first day, I like to go with something that I know is comfortable and that I feel great in. And for me personally, that is a black turtleneck. It's easy to go from day to night in. It's casual, but it can also be dressy. If I want to change from like jeans to a skirt later, super easy. Some miscellaneous random tips that I have when you're traveling is to try and adjust your sleep schedule before you leave. So a lot of times what I'll do is look at the time that my flight is leaving and the time that it arrives in the place where I am traveling to. And I try to figure out how long I should aim to sleep on the plane, and if I should try to sleep during the first half of the flight or later in the flight, because that really makes a difference. Even if you don't end up sleeping that long or you don't sleep at all, but you just aim to kind of rest your body and close your eyes and relax as much as you can, it makes a huge difference in your energy levels later. And if this is possible, get as much daylight as you possibly can, because daylight is just going to naturally lift you up and make you feel a little bit perkier. This little pouch is actually something that I carry around with me in my daily life. I definitely make sure that I bring it with me when I'm traveling. Anything that I could possibly need in terms of like my body being in pain or just being uncomfortable, spilling something on myself, this has it all. So I have a pad because who knows, my period might decide to come. I have a panty liner. I have some throat coat tea. I have a Tide to Go stick. I always get food on me, so gotta have this. Gas X because, well, I'm a gassy person. Oh look, another form of Gas X, the slightly stronger version, the bag of ibuprofen. I have Pepto in case something upsets my stomach and I'm feeling a little queasy. I have a couple Zicam nose swabs just in case I find myself catching a little bit of a cold. This nips the cold in the bud. I have Visine to soothe and get rid of any redness. And then I have these Roto Cool eye drops, which kind of feel like you're dropping menthol into your eyeballs, but it really just wakes up your eyes. And then I have a couple cough drops. So that's my survival kit. That's how I get through life. Now, when night falls, you may find that you're not actually tired, and that, my friends, is jet lag. I try to recreate what I do at home in the best way that I can while being away from home. I like to light a candle. I have travel candles that I keep on hand. They can bring a familiar scent into a foreign space. Our sense of smell is one of the most powerful senses that we have, and recalling familiar scents can be really significant and can make a huge difference in just your emotional well-being. And then I go into a nighttime skincare routine, so I take off my makeup. I love using my Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate because this stuff is just so nourishing for your skin. It feels amazing. The smell is really calming and soothing, and I've used it for so long. It is just one of my must-have holy grail products. It just works wonders, especially when you're traveling and your skin is going crazy. So if you find yourself in a position where you have now gone through your bedtime routine, but you're not actually sleepy, what I try to do is keep my energy level very low. For me personally, reading is very relaxing, and usually after about 30 minutes to an hour of reading, I start to get really sleepy. If I need some extra help, I love Dream Water, which is essentially just melatonin in a small little drink form. I can have half a bottle of Dream Water and I'll be sleepy and relaxed in 30 minutes. This combined with a really good book is just, and then I can snuggle up into bed and get a good night's rest. A suggestion during this time is to stay off your electronic devices. Put your laptop away, put your iPad away, don't watch TV, stay off your phone. Really try to be in the moment and do something that is not on a screen. You need to get yourself to a place of being more relaxed and kind of turning off your brain. That is just a suggestion. Do with it what you will. Those are all of my tips for jet lag. I hope that if you find yourself traveling right now or traveling soon, that these tips were helpful for you. At the end of the day, jet lag sucks, but traveling is such an amazing and wonderful experience, so make sure you soak up as much of it as you can. Thank you so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for even more videos coming your way very soon. I am gonna go now. Bye!